My name is Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor with the IRS. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I've been doing this for a good year, and I love YouTubers. I love to give you guys information. Most of you are do-it-yourselfers, so there's some things you need to know. I'm a national expert in IRS resolution. I have a huge Facebook following. I've been on the national news 4 different times, and I've worked over 10,000 cases. So whatever I tell you is pretty much the gospel of taxes. What I like to do is kind of rip the curtain back and show you what goes on in IRS on some cases, and I love to give you information really that you need to know. I spend about a half hour every day shooting out YouTubes. I really enjoy it. It's kind of like a hobby of mine. So anyway, I want to talk to you today about the tax debt forgiveness program and what you need to know about it, because if you don't know everything about it, it may hurt you. So I'm going to tell you why. As a revenue officer, I work this tax debt forgiveness. The legal name or the IRS name for it is the offer and compromise. So a lot of people hear tax debt forgiveness and everyone wants to jump on. Everyone wants to jump on the hayride, and they really don't know what it is. So I'm just going to explain briefly to you what it is. So the tax debt forgiveness program, called the offer and compromise, is a way that you can settle your tax debt for pennies on a dollar if you qualify. Remember, if you qualify. Last year, about 18,000 Americans qualified for the program. About, I don't know, another 50,000 didn't. And what those other 50,000 people who didn't qualify is they gave IRS all their financial information, so IRS can have their way with them. So what I want to tell you today is, before you get into the program, and people will sell you offers and compromise left and right. You're going to hit these companies. You're going to talk to a salesman who has a slick tongue, and they're just they will get into your pocketbook and have you make payments and make all these promises with you. I know, because I get the calls that many people have been ripped off by these salespeople, and that's all they do. They're closers. They're very creative people that know how to get to you and promise they're going to settle the debt. And how the hell they know? They're salespeople. They don't know if you're going to settle the debt. The only way you know if you're going to settle the debt through tax debt forgiveness through the offer is to speak to somebody who really knows the program inside and out. For me, like I said, I taught the offer program at IRS, but could be your own accountant, somebody local. I do free consultations. I look at your stuff, but you have to have someone look at your current financial statement on the form IRS is going to use, the 433 OIC. So IRS is going to use that form, and unless somebody goes ahead and looks over that form, there's no way you're going to know whether you qualify for the program or not. So, and don't go give your information to anybody, especially to IRS, unless you know you qualify for that program. There is a pre-qualifier tool that IRS has. You can go to irs.gov, ask for the pre-qualifier tool for offers and compromise, and I think there's about 4 or 5 little click-throughs that you make, and I'll let you know. You need to know this as a base rule. All your tax returns have got to be filed. You've got to be current with estimate payments or withholding. And then after you do that, you got to make sure the forms are figured out. But the cardinal rule about offers and compromise is this: you must give IRS the total liquidity in all your assets. So if you were to sell all your assets and you have 100,000 in total liquidity, not that you have it there, but you have it on paper, IRS isn't going to settle for any less. You have to know that as a cardinal rule. Homes, your home is discounted 20%, but they're going to add the value of your bank account, maybe a pension, and then they're going to look at the value of your income and expenses. IRS is going to make sure you live within their standard of living and not theirs. So IRS has a national standard program that they go ahead and have. So you need to be familiar with those. So what I would do is I'd get a consultation with somebody, whether it's me or whoever, who knows the offer and compromise program, and make sure you qualify. Because if you don't, and these other 50, 60,000 people who offers weren't accepted, they basically gave IRS a roadmap to all their assets. So you got to be wise, you got to be aware, and don't go giving IRS any other information, because I used to get that information, and all you did was give me a treasure of where your information and where I can collect the tax. So be careful. By the way, if my stuff was helpful to you, please subscribe. YouTube loves subscriptions. It helps me. I try to give you the information you need. You're welcome to leave me a comment, give me a like, or just if you have a question, if you leave a comment, I do try to answer all your questions. Thank you for listening. Once again, a subscription would be helpful. Thank you.